I am curious when we talk about, this life as an entrepreneur, and we talk about your kind of the origin story, right? And how we all got started and what led us up to this point. What is one secret that you would offer to your pre-entrepreneurial self that would help you maybe accelerate your progress to where you are now, if you can go back and do something like that?
Wow, I love that you asked this question, because this is one of my favorite questions to my guest, and now I have to turn around and answer it. Right? I would definitely. I've said this many times. Again, you can tell I'm an open book, right? I've learned that just the more open I am, transparent I am, the better I am. So, I wish my pre-entrepreneur self. I wish I had told myself to prepare for success, not be surprised by it. Like, I never really bought into the idea that, and did this thing about self-care, self-love, all that stuff. Like, I don't want to go into like the buzzwords, but yeah, I really wish I believed in myself a little more. I really wish that starting out, not that I would have, like, again, not stay humble, not be humble in terms of like a bad way, but I've heard humility is described as being no more or no less than who you are. And that's a key word that, like, I would always be like, oh, I'm not quite there. And like, yeah, you're not quite there. But I knew that. God knows that, but I'm also, fearfully and wonderfully made and all those other things. So if I had bought into that, once again, it kind of goes right back to that whole mindset thing, right? So much of this stuff is not nuts and bolts and X's and O's. It's mindset. So I wish at that point, before I got into, hey, I'm going to be my own boss, or I'm going to build this brand, I'm going to build this thing, I'm going to do that thing, I wish I just kind of told myself, say, hey, this is probably going to work, and if it works, you need to be ready for when it works. I had a coaching client just the other day, and I laid that on her, and I'll give you the example I gave her, which is a knock on me. I've had one of my live stream shows during the pandemic. I started up a live stream series, sold tickets, did the whole thing, created a live stream experience for my living room for the pandemic. And I had a fan who basically came to me and said, hey, I would love to sponsor a concert. She just wanted to sponsor the entire thing. Now, do you know that my full self didn't have the payment systems ready, or I don't know what I did. I erased her information or something, and I still don't have, she was ready. She came in ready to bankroll, and I wasn't, because I wasn't expecting success. I wasn't thinking ahead, like, hey, what if this is the day that somebody comes in with the big check? What if this is the day? So that's the thing I would have told myself, honestly, from the get-go, is like, hey, stop assuming things will go wrong. Yes, prepare for the worst or whatever. That's all okay. Be prepared. That's cool. But also prepare for the best, because if the best comes and you're not ready, it's literally as if the best never showed up. And so that's one thing I wish I had thought more of before I started.